Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good day to all the students. Okay, we're back again at the eClinic SPM from PP Besut, the tuition and technique menjawab SPM that we did online. And today we meet again for English paper. The code is 1119/2 because today we are doing one section in paper 2, which is section C, the reading comprehension and the summary writing. Okay, as I stated before in the previous class, our focus for this tuition is for the student who barely pass the English for their SPM paper. They may get D or E or G for their SPM. But then those who are already better, you can still watch this because towards the end of the session, I give some tips on how you can make your summary writing better. Okay, so let's start. Before that, let's look at the objective of our lesson today. Okay, I have three objectives. The first one is hopefully by the end of today's lesson, pupils will be able to locate keywords of the question. Okay, and to use the keywords to find answers in the passage. And the third one is to be able to write the summary in correct form. All right. Paper 2, section C. The question in the paper is from question 26 until 31. Okay, for this section, you are expected to complete two tasks. Basically, okay, the first task is to answer comprehension questions based on the passage given, and the marks allocated is 10 marks. And the second one is to write a summary, okay, and the marks is 15 marks, and it's given in your paper that the suggested time is 15 minutes. You have 20 minutes for the RC. Okay, RC is reading comprehension, and 30 minutes for the summary writing. Okay, so basically the overall marks is 25 marks. Okay, how did the questions look like? Okay, it's been a while, okay, that you stay at home. Maybe you already forgot, okay, how did the paper looks like actually, okay, how did section C, which part teacher, okay, I cannot remember, I cannot recall already, okay, been too long I stay at home. Okay, so this is how the paper looks like. Okay, you will have the what do we call the passage here. Okay, and then you have the question. Okay, starting from 26. Okay, look at here, section C. Okay, it gives you 20 marks, and the time suggested is 50 minutes. Okay, so you are going to read the passage and answer the questions based on the passage key. Alright, the passage may look kind of scary for some of you. It can intimidate you because maybe for you it's quite hard. The language may be alien for you, but then my first advice is do not underestimate yourself. Okay, you may know the words, you may have the words already in you, but then because when you look at the passage like this and then you say, wow, this is too much for me. No, okay, try first. All right. Okay, this is the continuation of the question. Okay, you have question 29 until 30, and then here is the summary. And then you will be given these blanks for you to write your summary. Okay, and I know for some of you, there are certain of my students as well. They tend to leave this question blank. Okay, especially when they look that they need to write an essay like this. Okay, just leave it blank. But then, okay, it's very wasteful. Okay, because this is these are some of the things that you can do actually. Okay, all right. The layout of the question passage. Okay, just now you saw the passage, right? Okay, this is the layout, and if you notice, we have the number here. Okay, number here, and we also have the number on the other side of the page. Okay, here we start with number 1. Okay, and here we start with number 5. So what is this? All right, this is over here is actually the number of paragraph. Okay, and on the other side, they are actually the number of the line. Okay, all right. Why do they need to write the numbers here? Okay, because this is very useful for us to answer the question later on. Okay, they purposely make this number to make our task easier. Okay, to make your task to answer the question easier. Okay, so there's no need for you to count later on. Okay, so you have to take note this when answering the question, because they will state in the question from paragraph what, from line what to line what. Okay, it's already there. Okay, there's no need for you to count. Okay, for example, if they say, okay, from paragraph 3, what are blah blah blah. Okay, so the answer must be in this paragraph only. Okay, do not waste your time to read starting from paragraph 1. Okay, because you will not find the answer in paragraph 1. And 2, if the question asks you to find the question in paragraph 3. Okay. All right, next. The task 1. Okay, we are going to answer the reading comprehension, the RC question, which carry 10 marks. Okay, the first step is to read the questions. Okay, for certain students, once you look at the passage, you are eager, or maybe you feel like you need to read the passage first. Okay, but then my first advice here for you is to read the questions. Okay, why? Okay, because at least once you read the question, you have an overall idea what the questions, what the passage is going to be about. Okay, when you read the question, okay, you are going to underline the paragraph mentioned. Okay, we're going to look at this after this, and then identify the WH words. Okay, WH words that we have. Okay, maybe what, who, when, where, why, which, and how. Okay, so by now, you are expected to already know the meaning of these WH words. Okay, maybe some of you still do not know what's the meaning of when or where. Maybe you are still confused, okay, of the meaning of this, but then it's still not too late. You still have quite a month plus for you to maybe memorize the meaning of this WH word. Okay, all right. And then in the question as well, when you read it, you need to search for the keywords in the question, and you are expected to underline, or maybe you can use a red pen, or maybe you use a highlighter, okay, to highlight the keywords in the question. All right. Step 2. Okay, only 2 steps actually. Okay, find the answers in the passage. Okay, when you want to locate the answers in the passage, okay, search for the for the similar keywords. Okay, that you underline the question just now. Okay, find the similar keywords, or maybe the same which the word which carry the same meanings maybe. Okay, find the suitable answers before and after the keywords in the passage. Sometimes it's in the same sentence with the keywords that you underline. Sometimes it's in the sentence before the keywords that you underline. Sometimes it's after, but then it's not far. That's why here it's a bit tricky for you to do these guessing words, maybe. Okay, so for some of you that when you say that alah nak kena teka salah, okay, but then who knows, maybe teka betul, okay, It's guessing game, I know. When you cannot really understand the text, you cannot really understand the question as well. But then when you underline the keywords, you find the keywords, okay, the answer is not far. Okay, it's not far from there. Okay, and then you're going to copy the answers, okay, from the passage. Okay, do not overlifting, do not copy too much, okay, or copy too little, okay. And omit the example, do not write the examples if they have in the sentence. Okay, and one more, do not use own sentences. Okay, it's okay for you to use your own sentences, okay, if you are very confident with your language, with your words. Um, as long as it does not change the meaning. Alright. Now we're going, for today's lesson, we are going to do 2019 SPM questions. Okay, these are the questions. Okay, question 26, 27A, 1 and 2, 27B, 28A and B. Okay, if you look at the screen, okay, I already highlighted, okay, the words that I asked you highlighted just now. Okay, if you look at question 26, we highlighted paragraph 1, okay, because we want to be reminded that I am going to find this answer in paragraph 1. Okay, why? Okay, why is apa maksud why? Okay, why is kenapa? Okay, why was it a good day, and we underline a good day. Okay, jangan cakap you don't understand the word good day. You know what is good day. And paragliding, maybe for some of you it's an alien word, but then in the passage it gives you a picture. Okay, ada gambar orang sedang naik payung tu. Okay, that is a paraglider. Okay, 27A, we underline paragraph 2, underline what? And then underline piece of equipment. Okay, equipment that Melissa had to check. Okay, 27A2, we underline what? And we underline excited to see. 27B, underline paragraph 3, underline how, and then the next keywords is possible to land on a spot. Okay, why was it possible? Okay, maybe possible is a bit hard word for you, but you know what is impossible kan? Kalau orang biasa pakai baju Nike, dia selalulah nampak perkataan impossible tu. Okay, even if you buy your Nike shirt at the bundle pun ada juga. Okay, impossible. You know what is impossible? Mustahil. Okay, possible maksudnya boleh lah. Okay, 28, underline the paragraph 4. We are going to look the answer in paragraph 4 later on. And then what quality? Okay, 28B, paragraph 4, and then instructor use a particular image. What was the image? Okay, continue. Question 29, we underline paragraph 5, we underline what? Okay, so the keywords is two things impress Melissa and earlier. Earlier maksudnya awal. Okay, pada awal. Okay, and the last question, question 30, how do you think Melissa felt about the way she was rescued? Okay, they want a feeling and one reason. So you underline there. So up until here, the marks, okay, is 10 marks. Okay, next. We are going to answer the questions one by one. Let's start with question 26. Okay, from paragraph 1, okay, just now we underline here. And we underline why, we underline good day. Okay, when we underline why, WH question, it's kenapa, so we know that we are looking for reason. Sebab. Okay, kenapa? Kenapa hari yang bagus, a good day, okay, untuk terbang. Okay, so the answer is in paragraph 1. Let's look at that. This is the paragraph. How do we know that this is the paragraph? Look at the number over there that I circled. Okay, number 1. Okay, that is the number of paragraphs. So basically the answer will be inside this paragraph. Okay, which sentence? You have to read one by one. Okay, we are going to read one by one the sentence and eliminate and read again and eliminate. Okay, it's guessing game. Okay, basically this for the RC the questions it started with the easiest. Okay, and then it goes down towards to be a bit more difficult than that. So basically kalau question awal-awal ni 26, okay, it will be easy lah. Okay, let's read the passage, the paragraph. Okay, March 2nd looked like a good day to go paragliding. Okay, tadi the underline good day. Okay, now I found that good day. Okay, so over there underline good day. Okay, but then in this sentence ada tak reason kenapa it's a good day? Okay, March 2nd look like a good day to go paragliding. Cakap, why? Okay, dalam ayat ni tak ada lagi. So, okay, this sentence is not the answer. At our local flying site, okay, Melissa, a 16-year-old licensed paraglider, check the forecast. Okay, check the forecast. Okay, in this sentence, maybe kamu akan a bit confused sikit. Okay, check the forecast. But then I am confident that you know the meaning of check. Maybe you don't know the word forecast, but then check is you know the words. Check is memeriksa. Okay, so when they want to fly, logically apa yang dia akan check kalau orang nak fly ni? Okay, the forecast is actually the weather. Okay, cuaca. Okay, sebab dia nak fly. Okay, so dia pun check lah dulu forecast. Check the forecast, is this the reason? Why is it a good day? Why it was a good day to go paragliding? Not yet kan? Okay, dia baru check. Okay, dia nak kena tahu dulu forecast tu macam mana. Okay, barulah that will give you the reason. Okay, although there were a few cloud patches in the sky, the wind was favorable. Okay, walaupun okay adalah nampak cloud. Okay, you know the meaning of cloud. Don't tell me you don't know what's the meaning of cloud. Cloud you tahu. Sky pun you tahu. Wind pun you tahu. Okay, so cloud is awan, sky is langit, wind is angin. Okay, so basically these three things, okay, are really related very closely with when you want to fly. So this is the answer lah. Okay, reason kenapa it's a good day because awan pun okay, langit pun okay, angin pun okay. Okay, there are three words over there. Okay, that gives you hint that this is the answer actually for reason. Okay, because let's read, if you read the next sentence, okay, tak ada dah to say that those are the reason. Okay, let's read first. She unpacked her paraglider wing and laid it out on the ground. Okay, going through a pre-flight procedures to ensure that everything was in order, she checked to see that the lines of her paraglider were free from tangles. Okay, then she put on her harness and helmet. Okay, so basically those sentence in line 3 and 4 is actually the answer. So once you find it, okay, once the underline situ ataupun dah highlighted, okay, copy them down in your answer sheet. Okay, salin je the whole thing. Okay, question 27. Okay, these both questions, the answers are from paragraph 2. Okay, you look at that, I underline paragraph 2. And for 27A1, what was the final piece of equipment? Okay, equipment. Apa maksud equipment? Equipment adalah alat. Okay, alat apa yang dia check before she fly, before taking off? Okay, again, let's look at paragraph 2. How do you know that it's paragraph 2? Okay, I already circled the word to because that shows you the number of paragraph. Okay, so the answer will be here. Okay, let's read the text. Melissa lifted her wing directly above her head with one more adjustment. Okay, adjustment. Kamu mesti tahu maksud adjustment. Adjust. Kamu selalu sebut benda ni. Okay, with one more adjustment to the brake lines. Okay, brake pun kamu tahu. Okay, brake ni brake lah kan? Brake, bila kita naik motor pun ada brake. Okay, naik basikal pun ada brake. Okay, she was ready to go. Okay, she was ready to go. Tadi dalam soalan dia cakap before taking off. Okay, sebelum dia fly. So, she was ready to go. Is she flying already? Not yet. Okay, she ran. Okay, dia lari to the edge of the cliff. Okay, took a step and felt the ground beneath her fall away. She was in the air. Okay, now she's flying already. Air di situ. Okay, air, udara. Bukan air tu. Alright. So, the answer should be before that because here she already flying. Okay, so what was the equipment? The last equipment yang dia check. Okay, dalam ayat tu ada satu je equipment. Okay, the brake lines. Okay, but then maybe some of you, because it's hard to play guessing game tu satu, and then it's hard to know from where to where should I take the answers, teacher. Okay, I know this because my student pun kalau when we discuss this type of question in the class, dia cakap, lepas tu ambil dari mana teacher? Ambil dari mana ni? Okay, ambil dari mana? Itulah yang macam sometimes you overlifting, sometimes it's too short, sometimes it's too long. Okay, but then if you really understand the question, which is for some of you is hard to really understand the question, but then I think this question is not that difficult lah. 27A1 ni. Okay, sebab dia tanya what, apa. Okay, and then apa alat, apa equipment. Okay, so dia nak tahu the name of the equipment je. Dia tak nak tahu what did Melissa do. Okay, because maybe some of you buat jawapan macam ni, adjustment. Sorry. With one more adjustment to the brake lines. Okay, we don't want that. Kita tak nak tahu apa yang dia buat. Kita nak tahu the name of the equipment. Sebab ayat dia cakap what equipment. Okay, bukan dia cakap what did Melissa do before she fly. Bukan gitu. Okay. So, the equipment is the brake lines. Okay, so kalau saya tulis adjustment to the brake lines, macam mana teacher? Okay. So the answer is your answer answering the question? If no, then no. 0. Okay, if you write adjustment to the brake lines, no, I'm sorry. Okay, your answer will be given 0 mark. Okay, because they want what? Equipment. So the answer is only the brake lines and tulis balik the brake lines. Okay, and when you copy the answer into your answer sheet, make sure the spelling is correct. Okay, sometimes you go very hasty, okay, nak cepat-cepat ke, and then nak sudah-sudahkan benda ni cepat, and then you tend to spell the word wrongly. Macam brake ni boleh je budak eja B-R-E-A-K. B-R-E-A-K, it carries a different meaning. So when the word carries a different meaning, okay, it doesn't make sense to the as the answer, so you will not get marked. Okay, so please be careful. Okay, now let's look at the second paragraph, the second question for 27A. 27A2 from paragraph 2. Still in paragraph 2. We are still in paragraph 2. Okay, what was Melissa excited to see? We underline what? Apa? Excited, you know what is excited. Apa yang dia suka? Apa yang dia like to see? Apa yang dia suka tengok? Okay, because now she is flying already. Okay, so we are here. She was in the air. Okay, kita nak tengok apa yang dia suka tengok. Feeling the wind beneath her wing, she leaned back, relaxed, and looked down. Okay, this is where the word see comes. Okay, see. Okay, see ni tengok. Look ni pun tengok kan? Okay, look down. Okay, apa yang dia nampak dekat bawah? Okay, from here, okay, you need to be you need to emphasize your reading lah. Okay, look down and then the sight of tiny figures moving slowly far below never failed to thrill her. Okay, ni yang dia nampak. Okay, so apa yang dia excited to see is this lah. This whole sentence. Okay, if you know the meaning of thrill is very good. Okay, thrill ni yang membuat dia teruja. Okay, sama maksudlah dengan excited. Okay, and if we read more, there's no more things that said what did Melissa suka tengok. Okay, because it talks about the breeze carries her face. Okay, when we are flying, angin kan memang kena kat muka kita kan. The breeze carries her face and birds flew gracefully by. Melissa had been paragliding almost 100 times and yet each flight was different. So we are going to underline the answers for 27A2 and later copy down in your answer sheet. Okay, once you find the answer that you believe this is the answer, terus copy. Jangan kamu underline kat sini and you left here blank. Okay, because the markers, the examiners will not find your answer here. Okay, they will mark your answer here. Okay, let's continue. Okay, we are now still in question 27. Okay, 27B. Okay, 27B, okay, the answer from a different paragraph. We now on paragraph 3. Okay, how? We underline how possible to land. Okay, land tu maksudnya, okay, yang kamu tahu land tu tanah. Okay, but then because the concept here, what do we call? Okay, the concept here is we are talking about Melissa flying. Okay, so the land is maksudnya, to land maksudnya mendarat. Okay, she wants to land already now. Okay, for paragraph 3, okay, that is paragraph 3, the number of paragraph. Okay, you will find the answer here. Okay, so we underline to land. Okay, now after flying for 15 minutes, Melissa decided to land. Okay, on. Okay, there we underline that. Okay, let's look at how did Melissa know that it was possible. Okay, the question is very tricky. Okay, dia boleh je buat simplify why Melissa decided to land there. Boleh je buat gitu, but then it's not SPM level lah, kan? Okay, but so dia twist sikit the question. Okay, how did Melissa know that it was possible to land on a spot near the field? Okay, the question itself pun, it tries to test on your language, okay, on the ability of you to process the information, okay. So basically it asks you the reason, okay. Kenapa dia nak mendarat kat situ? Okay, kenapa Melissa tahu, okay, dia boleh mendarat kat situ? Tu soalan dia. Okay, so Melissa decided to land on a spot next to a rice field. It was much smaller. Okay, tempat tu kecil je. Okay, than most landing zone, but it was possible. Okay, many students got confused by taking this sentence as the answer. It was much smaller than most landing zones, but it was possible. But then here dia tak bagi dia tak bagi reason kenapa dia nak mendarat kat situ. Ayat ni dia cakap tempat tu kecil je tapi Melissa tahu dia boleh mendarat kat situ. Okay, soalan dia tanya kenapa dia nak mendarat kat situ. Okay, bukan sebab kecil. Okay, ada reason lain lah tu. Okay, suddenly, okay, when she tried to go down, she began falling at an alarming speed. Okay, tiba-tiba dia jatuh dengan laju. Okay. And then the next sentence. She had touched down there successfully. You know the meaning of success kan? Berjaya. Okay, on a few previous occasion. Okay, this is actually the reason, this sentence. Okay, sebab dia pernah mendarat dah. Okay, she had touched down there. Dia pernah dah mendarat kat situ sebelum ni and success. Okay, so this is actually the reason. Okay. Why Melissa know that it was possible to land at the spot, although the spot is much smaller. Okay, so we copy them over there. Okay, copy the whole sentence. Okay, let's read the next sentence in the passage. Would she be able to this time? Her paraglider was not catching the wind in the way that it needed to. She had been in a similar situation before, so she quickly pulled her lines. This was something she had been taught to do in her training. This time, however, the wing did not respond. So the rest of the sentence pun memang tak ada bagi pun. Okay? Apa ni? The other reason why she wants to land them. Okay, continue. Question 28. Okay, we underline paragraph 4. We are going to find these two answers in paragraph 4. Okay, it asks about quality. Quality is pewatakan. Okay, apa yang specialnya tentang Melissa? Apa yang orang kenal Melissa ni? Dia jenis orang yang macam mana? Okay, 28B, Melissa's instructor used a particular image. Okay, dia guna satu image. Okay, what was this image? Okay, there. Paragraph 4, I already circled the number of paragraphs, so the answer will be here. Okay, if you ask anyone in the paragliding club about characteristic, okay, now we found that characteristic. It's the same meaning with quality just now. Okay, apa characteristic Melissa ni? The most associated with Melissa, the chances are they would say determination. So determination is the answer. If you study the novel Sing to the Dawn, okay, the character of Dawan, okay, she is very determined. So maybe you will be very familiar, maybe you are familiar with the word determination. Okay, keazaman, berazam. Okay. Some of you may write the answer, the chances are they would say determination. Okay, take the whole thing. Okay, but then it's wrong because dia tanya quality sahaja. So the answer should be only determination. Okay, 28B. Okay, this question 28B, ramai student did really get this answer correct because as I said, once the question goes down, okay, it will be a bit harder, a bit more difficult than the previous question. Okay, what is the image? Okay, let's read the text. Okay, but what could she do now? Okay, she struggled to control the wing as she was being thrown in all directions. It was like being tossed around inside a washing machine. Okay, kamu perasan tak bila orang terjun parachute ni kan? Okay, dia akan terhuyang-hayang gitu. Okay, umpamanya di dalam washing machine. Okay, imagine kamu dalam washing machine macam mana. Okay, it's very fast. Okay, she remembered her instructor describing an ordeal he had once been through and now understood. Okay, there you found the word instructor. Kamu jumpa instructor kan dalam ayat tu. Okay, describing an ordeal he had once been through and now understood why he had used this image. Okay, so kamu pun kat sini dah ni jawapan ni. Okay, and then that's why ramai student ambil jawapan ni. Okay, they took an ordeal. Okay, to be the image. An ordeal tu image ke? Okay, maybe for you mungkin image je kot. Dah lah tak faham pun perkataan tu kan. Okay, but then let's read the next sentence in that. And understood why he had used this image. Okay, what image? Okay, image ni lah yang jawapan ni nak. Okay, what did the image? Okay, ramai yang tulis ordeal. But then the ordeal is not the answer. But then if you make mistake here pun at least satu markah je kamu hilangkan, but then don't make mistake. Okay, the answer asks for image. Okay, apa image? Okay, dia cakap she remembered, dia teringat. Apa yang dia teringat? Okay, bila dia teringat, mesti benda tu she already stated beforehand. Okay, so which one is the answer? There. Okay, being tossed around like a washing machine. Okay, seperti berada di dalam mesin basuh. Okay, there we copy the answer. Okay. Okay, and then your question will be, teacher, kalau salin dari it was like being tossed around inside a washing machine. Melissa instructor used a particular image. What was this image? It was like being tossed around inside a washing machine. Okay, I believe the answer um, is accepted because it doesn't change the meaning. Okay, I think so. Melissa instructor used a particular image. What was this image? It was like being tossed around inside. Yes. Okay, I think it's accepted. Okay. Question 29, we have two more, okay? So bear with me. After this, we're going to go to do summary writing pula. Okay, question 29, from paragraph 5, what two things impressed Melissa instructor on an earlier occasion? Okay, so we underline paragraph 5, we underline two things impressed Melissa instructor, we underline earlier. Kenapa nak underline earlier tu, teacher? Okay, impress. Okay, the meaning of impress is admire. Okay, kagum. Okay, instructor dia kagum dengan Melissa ni. Kenapa? Okay, but not on that day. Okay, that's why dia tulis earlier tu. Okay, so we are going to find the answer in paragraph 5. That's the number of paragraph. Okay, here nampak 2 years before. Tu maksudnya earlier. Okay, so it's not happen on the day she was flying that day tu. Okay, dia teringat. Masa dia tengah nak turun, masa dia tengah nak mendarat tu, and then dia tengah terbang pusing-pusing tu, she was having problems. Masa tu pun dia boleh teringat lagi what her instructor used to say to her. Okay, macam-macam comes came to her mind. Okay, 2 years before, when paragliding with the instructor, Melissa had managed to get herself down unharmed in the midst of a sudden storm. Okay, dia pernah dah. Okay, nak mendarat masa tu ada storm. Okay, ada ribut. Tapi safely. Okay, unharmed. Okay, memang dia berjaya mendarat. So, dia punya instructor, Melissa's instructor prided himself. Okay, banggalah dia punya instructor on the fact that with his support, okay, his trainees always landed safely. Okay. Melissa's natural ability struck him as being unusual, however, and even more noticeable was the calmness she showed. Okay, so dia tanya two things impress Melissa. Okay, dua benda. Okay, the first one is here, and the second one is calmness. Okay, Melissa's natural ability. Dia natural je. Okay, kadang-kadang orang yang belajar serta-serta benda ni dia jadi susah bagi dia sebab jadi kekok lah, jadi macam it doesn't suit her. But then for Melissa, when she started to fly, when she started to learn the paragliding sport ni, okay, for her instructor, dia cakap Melissa ni natural. Okay, so that's the answer, natural ability. Okay, and the calmness she showed. Melissa's natural ability struck him as being unusual, and the calmness she showed. Okay, the answer is actually natural ability. The first one is natural ability. The second one is calmness je. Okay, okay. If you understand the text, okay, those are actually the answer. Okay, the first one is natural ability. Second one is calmness. Okay, one. Okay, 2 marks. But then for you, maybe it's hard to take this to pick up the answer macam tu. So this is how you can take the answer. Leave the whole sentence, not the whole sentence is a phrase, okay, and copy them back in the question. But then some of you tend to copy over. Okay, we call it as overlifting. Okay, mungkin ada yang salin however, sebab dalam ayat tu Melissa's natural ability struck him as being unusual however. Okay, however. Okay, bila kamu salin however juga, you will get 0. Okay, because it doesn't make sense. Okay, soalan tu tanya two things impress instructor dia. Kamu tiba-tiba tulis however. Okay, no. Okay. And even more noticeable was. Okay, ada yang salin juga. And even more noticeable was. Okay, the whole sentence. Tak boleh juga. Okay, because the question asks you directly on the two things. Okay, so basically the question expected you to take out the answers only, the correct answers only. So basically it's natural ability and the calmness. Dua tu je. Okay, but then if you copy here from here yang saya underline tu is still acceptable. Okay, last question for RC. Okay, how do you think Melissa felt about the way she was rescued? Okay, if you read the text, okay, towards the end, okay, masa dia nak turun tu, dia berdapat, she face problem, but then, mesti kau macam, is she safe? Okay, dia berjaya ke tak turun? Okay, maybe if she die, this story will not come out in your exam lah, sebab we don't know who's Melissa kan. Okay, but then she is safe during this flying session. That's why she can tell us this story. Okay, so she was rescued. How she was rescued? Okay, that's why dia tanya. Okay, how do you think Melissa felt? Okay, let's look at the last sentence. To everyone relief, Melissa had escaped unhurt. Okay, dia selamat. So basically, if you cannot think of an answer, the answer is that. Okay, you can write there, relief. Okay, lega. Okay, maybe Melissa rasa lega. Okay, she is relieved because Melissa had escaped unhurt. Dah. 2 marks. 1 mark, 1 mark. Okay? Maybe, and then once you read the whole passage, kamu cakap, dia selamat ni budak ni. And then, kamu nak cakap happy je, okay? Feeling yang paling senang sekali semua tahu happy. Okay? Bila je lah happy. But then you have to give the reason. Kenapa happy? Because she is safe. Okay, dia selamat. Okay, kalau tak ada is pun tak apa. She safe. Dah kamu tulis gitu. Happy, she safe. Happy, Melissa, safe. Dah. Betul dah. Okay, your answer is correct already. Okay? For certain of you, maybe when you read through this paragraph C, okay, look at that. Then beyond the building, she noticed a stream just wide enough for her to let in. Okay, dia nak mendarat dalam sungai, air, alur air, stream tu sungai. She decided that this was her best chance, but as she was about to touch down, her wing got caught on the roof of the farm building. Okay, she was stuck here. Okay, dia ingat dia nak mendarat sampai bawah, but then dia punya payung tu, okay, tersekat pula atas bangunan ni punya roof apa? Atap, kan? Okay. Within moments, the villagers who had been anxiously watching her ran to help. Okay. If you read through, memang ada villagers, ada orang kampung. Okay, tengah tengok dia terkial-kial di udara tu lah masa tu. And then these villagers, they ran to help. They tried to release the wing by pulling hard on the line. So kira bila dia punya wing ni tersangkut atas roof tu, so dia tergantung lah kan. Okay, so bila the villagers ni cuba untuk pull, okay, nak tarik dia. This did not work, so they cut them. Okay, her wing got caught, and then to release Melissa, dia potong. Okay, dia potong, villagers ni potong tali tu. Was the only option despite Melissa's objection. Okay, if you understand the word Melissa's objection ni maksudnya Melissa tak bagilah apa tu the villagers to cut her wings tu. Okay, Melissa cakap no, do not cut my wings. It's very expensive kan benda ni kan. Okay, maksudnya maybe for Melissa there are other ways for you to rescue me, not by cutting the lines. Okay, so you can say that sad or maybe angry, and the reason her wing got cut ataupun the villagers cut her wings. Okay, maybe the way she was rescued was by cutting the wings. Okay, the expensive wings. So maybe for Melissa, she felt very angry, okay, very frustrated. So those are the feelings that you can write over there. Very sad. Okay, but then you have to give the reason. Okay, and if you say angry, your feeling is angry or sad, and then the reason is she is safe, tak boleh. Okay, because tak masuk kan. Sedih, tapi reason dia sebab dia selamat, no. Okay, the feeling and the reason must must be compatible with each other. Okay, happy sebab dia selamat. Okay, happy sebab escape unhurt. Okay, relief sebab escape unhurt. Marah sebab her wings got cut ataupun gitu. Okay, maybe feeling ashamed, malu. Okay, why? The reason is because she failed to land safely mungkin. Okay, for her maybe that's a new challenge. Okay, bila-bila pun kalau orang yang join this kind of sport, for them when they face problem that is a new challenge for them. So being unable to land safely, maybe for Melissa dia rasa malu juga. Okay, kenapa dia tak boleh mendarat dengan betul padahal she has the lessons, okay, maybe for years already. Okay, she should have been able to land safely. Okay, maybe the feeling is ashamed ke. Okay, reason she failed to land safely, boleh je. Okay, it can be any reason, but then okay, yang paling senang sekali happy lah. Happy she is safe. Okay, we don't want to make things complicated. Okay, for some student dia suka nak complicate benda-benda yang sebenarnya it's a simple kan. You want the marks je. You want the marks je. No lah. I mean, we aim to get the marks, but then when you try to complicate things by writing words yang mungkin susah sikit, maybe yang examiner macam cakap, betul ke ni? Betul ke ni? Okay, let's go very straightforward, very straight to what the question wants. So happy, she is safe. Okay. So this is actually your answers look like lah dalam kertas jawapan nanti. Okay, underline tu yang kamu underline, yang kamu highlight tu tak apa. Okay, you can left it over there. Tak apalah, kertas kotor pun, as long as the answer is there, the examiners can read and handwriting pun bagus. Okay, jangan cakap-cakap ayam je. Okay, write proper. Okay, that's your answer. Okay, it's going to be like that. And this one, okay, look at question 30. Happy, she is safe. You are happy, examiners are happy. Okay. Alright, now the task 2. Okay, we're going to do the summary writing, which gives you 15 marks. Okay, the marks allocation is over there. Content is 10, language is 5. So if the content is 10, we expected for you, for each sentence that you take out from the passage, okay, can carry marks for you because the word limit is only, okay, 130 words. Okay, do not write more, okay, including the 10 words. Okay, let's read the sentence first. This is the question for summary. Question 31. Melissa faced problems when she was paragliding in March 2nd. Based on the passage, write a summary on the problems she faced. Okay, that's the first question. And the second question is what she did to try to overcome these problems. Okay, basically what I did tell my student was, untuk reading comprehension, the question dia ada question kan. Okay, but then you only have to find one answer. For summary, dia bagi question macam ni, ada dua je soalan. For certain question, for certain summary question, maybe there is satu je soalan. But then only one question or two question, but then for these two question, there are more than 10 answers. Okay? Gitu je lah konsep dia, yang senang nak faham. Okay, so you have to answer these questions for your summary. Okay, so cari jawapan untuk soalan ni je dalam passage nanti, underline and then copy balik lagi. Okay, alright. The credit will be given for use of own words, but care must be taken not to change the original meaning. Your summary must be in continuous writing form, not note form. Okay, jangan buat dalam point form. Okay, mesti dalam bentuk essay. Okay, one paragraph only. Okay, use material from line 19 to 43. Okay, here lah yang tadi yang saya cakap layout tu kan. Okay, dia bagi dah line berapa. So kalau dia tak tulis, for example lah dalam exam tu dia tak tulis 5, 10 yang kat tepi yang sebelah on your right tu. Okay, so you have to come one by one lah dari atas 1, 2, 3 nak cari line 19 ni. Then nak cari line 43 pula. Okay, that's why it's already written there. Okay, so everything in your papers, everything in your answers ada reason why it was there. Okay, from line 19 to 43. Not longer than 150 words, including the 10 words. Okay, ni dia bagi 10. Memang dia akan bagi 10. Melissa decided to land after flying for 15 minutes. But, okay, the answer is 15 marks. Okay, how to? Okay, the first one is draw a box for 100 words composition. Okay, you are given the blank kan? Okay, so terus buat box. Okay, macam mana buat box later on. And then we copy the 10 words given to begin the summary. Okay, lepas dah copy, okay, read the question back carefully and thoroughly. Okay, and then kita akan salin benda tu, kita akan tulis dalam dekat kau punya passage tu untuk senang cari jawapan nanti. Okay, draw the lines for the needed material. Okay, tadi dia cakap line 19 to 43. And then search for the answers, sentences, one by one. Okay, we're going to eliminate. Okay, ni jawapan dia, ni bukan. Ni jawapan dia, ni bukan. Gitu. Alright. Copy them and write in the box. Box mana, teacher? Box yang kamu lukis tadi. Okay. And then do not write in point form. Okay, everything is in continuous. Okay, dalam essay. Okay. Write in one paragraph and leave unnecessary details and example. Okay. We are going to answer the question only kan. Kita tak perlu kau ambil dia punya example. Okay, this is task number 1 that you will do when you when you want to answer the summary writing. Draw the box. Okay, for 130 words composition. Okay. Okay, I know kamu kan bukannya raja sangat nak tulis panjang kan. So 130 words je, sikit je. Okay, so kena buat betul-betul, kena rajin lah. Alright, copy the 10 words given to begin the summary. Okay, kita pun salin. Okay, macam mana cara nak start? This is going to be your summary. Okay, bila kita buat summary one paragraph, we start the paragraph, we tap a bit kan, we tap satu ni, tengok ni. Okay, I leave here blank. Okay, so kita start dari sini. So number 1 is here. Kita nak tulis 130 ni. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, not yet. They gave you 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dah. Cukup 10. Once ini 10 and then you count lah. Count. Sampailah 130 words. So later on, kamu akan salin jawapan kamu, sentences yang kamu highlight tu sampai sini titik. Okay, or mungkin kamu sampai sini, ayat last yang kamu salin tu tak habis lagi sini, teacher macam mana? Tak apa. Salin, habiskan ayat tu. Mungkin sampai 2 sini, mungkin sampai 2 sampai sini ke bawah ni, tak apa. Okay, complete the sentence first. Okay, baru titik. Okay, that's the end of your summary lah later on. Okay, so buat line begini. Okay, and then certain of you akan cakap, alah teacher, tulisan saya besar, nanti kalau saya buat kotak-kotak nanti nak kena tulis sempit-sempit. Kenapa nak buat kotak sempit? Okay, in your exam, in your real SPM exam, your paper is not like macam yang kamu buat dekat sekolah tu, exam dekat sekolah. Okay, it's very, the ratio of paper is big. Okay, dia macam besar begini. Dia, apa tu? What do we call this? A4 kan? A4. So, memang dia besar. So, besar mana buku tulisan awak, okay? You will be able to do, okay, the line and write the words in the lines. Okay, it's up to you. Bukannya macam ni, saya buat lines berapa? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ada 7 space kan? Okay, ni saya buat 7. Kalau awak nak buat 5 pun boleh lah. Kalau tu saya besar buat 5. Besar gitu. So, ada 5 je. Then awak kira lah balik sampai mana? 130 words tu sampai mana? Okay, if your handwriting is small, buatlah sampai 10. Tapi kalau kecil sangat, payahlah juga kan. Okay, so better to make it, okay, macam ni 7, okay, maybe 6. Okay, so sedap mata memandang lah for the examiners to count your words and to mark, to find the answers pun senang. Okay, tak adalah nak kena scrutinize our eyes ke, no need. Okay, so basically this is how you are going to draw. Okay, and then your question is, teacher, kalau dah buat line ni nak kena padam ke? Nak kena robah ke? Kalau budak saya lah, nak kena robah ke? Tak perlu robah. Okay, because that also can help the examiners. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, for us to count because we did count. Kita orang memang we count your words one by one. Okay, and we put the apa tu? Slash, okay, where it started, where it should end. Okay, after 130 words tu memang kami tak baca dah. Okay, tak baca pun. Even maybe from the where you start until 130 words tu mungkin ada satu je isi. Okay, ada satu je marks. And then after kamu habis 130 tu, ada dua lagi isi, ada tiga lagi. No. We did not take that as your answer already. No more. Okay, that's why 130 words, tulis kat tu je. Okay, tak perlu nak rajin sangat tulis lebih dari ni because it will not be counted. It will not be read pun. Okay. Alright, so tulis begini and then kamu akan cakap, teacher kalau lukis dengan pen, box tu dengan pen pun tak apa, pen pun tak apa, pensel pun tak apa. Okay. But then very neatly lah, dengan bersih lah. Okay. Alright, number 3, read the question carefully and thoroughly. Okay, these are the questions. Okay, underline. Okay, problems. And then how she overcome. Sudah dah lah, tak faham lah masuk overcome teacher. Okay, when she have the problem, what did she do to solve it? Okay, task is problem Melissa faced on that day, on 2nd March tu. And then the way she did to solve the problem. Okay, apa cara dia buat? Okay, so number 4, draw the lines for the needed material. Is everything in the question kan tadi? Okay, line is from 19 to 43. Okay, kita akan cari. Okay, if you notice here, the paragraph is paragraph 3 kan? So paragraph 1 dengan 2 yang kat atas tu, kita tak guna pun benda tu, material dalam paragraph 1 and 2 untuk summary. Okay, sebab dia cakap line 19 to 43, so 19 starts here. Nampak ni, 20 ni. Okay, kan dia tulis dah 20, so 19 atas ni lah. So line 1 hingga line 19 ni memang kita tak guna. Okay, untuk cari jawapan untuk summary maksudnya. Okay, we use that for RC tadi kan. Okay, so until 43. Okay, 43, tengok 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's why I told you, you do not need to to count pun sini kan. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Nak cari 43 ni, berbuih dah mulut. Tak nak mana dah. Okay. So already written here 44, 45. So the line should be here, 43. So what do we do? Okay. Okay, look at number of line. Okay. So we underline them. Okay, anak underline kat mana? Okay, 20, dia cakap 19, 19. Okay, jangan underline bawah 19 ni. No. Okay, line 19 ni kita masih guna lagi. So we still use the line 19, so we underline atas line 19. Okay, maksudnya bawah line 18 tu. Okay, underline situ. And then it goes down sampai 43. Okay, 43 pula. Macam mana teacher? Nak line kat mana? Selepas 43. So sebelum 19, selepas 43. Okay, before the line 19, okay, up to down after line 43. Because we are using line 19 to 43. So 19 we are still using. Okay, 43 pun we are still using. Okay, that's your box. Okay, that's my meaning of draw the lines for the needed material. These are where we will find the answers untuk summary kita tadi. Okay, buat begini. Okay, when you look at like this, kamu tak rasa malas sangat nak kena baca one by one. Okay? Okay, 5, search the answers. Okay? You are going to go sentence by sentence. Okay, so our question just now is problem and then way. Okay, tengok saya buat P untuk problem and W for ways. Okay? This is not This is not compulsory pun, but then when you do like this, dia macam nampak clearer lah. Okay, so kita nak cari apa masalah Melissa and then apa yang dia buat lepas tu. Okay, just now tadi kita start the sentence with after flying for 15 minutes, Melissa decided to land back. Okay, selepas terbang selama 15 minutes. Okay, so the problem is, tak payah bacalah yang lain 18, 17 ni, baca sini terus. She began falling at an alarming speed. Falling tu maksudnya apa? Fall, tahu kan? Fall tu jatuh. Okay, so dia began falling. So, ni problem ke? Problem lah. Okay, she began falling at an alarming speed. Underline ataupun highlight. Okay, and then kalau saya tulis P. Kalau awak tak nak tulis pun tak apalah, awak underline je. Okay, tak perlu nak really indicate pun benda tu P ke W ke apa ke nanti yang dalam soalan. Okay, she had touched down there successfully on a few occasions. Okay, ni problem ke? Ni way she did to face the problem ke? Problem dia tadi dia jatuh. Okay, bukan kan? Would she be able to this time? Soalan pun bukan. Her paraglider was not catching the wind in the way that it needed to. Wind ni maksudnya angin. Okay, paraglider dia tidak tangkap angin. Okay, so tu problem lah. Okay, we pun underline like that. Okay, and I write P. Okay, she had been in a similar situation before. Okay, dia pernah berada dalam situasi ni. Is that a problem? No. So she quickly pull her lines. Okay, so she quickly pull her lines. Cepat-cepat dia tarik. Dia tarik line dia. Okay, so this is W. Nampak? Okay, so kita tak underline dari sini sebab kita tak nak ni. Kita nak ni je. Okay, and when you underline, make sure you underline dalam you underline tu ada subject dan ada verb complement dia. Ada subject, ada subject. If not, susah nanti kamu nak masukkan dalam box tu nanti. Okay, this was something she had been taught to do in her training. This time, however, the wing did not respond. Okay, kan tadi kan dia tarik. Okay, after she quickly pull her lines, the wing did not respond. Dia punya parachute still tidak respond. Okay, so here is the problem as well. So we underline the wind did not respond and we write P. Okay, let's continue. So sekarang kita dah ada 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you copy this, put in your box tadi, dah dapat 4 markah for content. Okay, remember. Okay, 2 question, but then more than 10 answers. Okay, if you ask anyone in the paragliding club about the characteristic they most associated with Melissa, the chances are they would say determination. Ada tak problem? Tak ada. Ada tak ways dia guna untuk solve the problem? Tak ada juga. So, no need to underline. But what could she do now? Okay, sekarang ni apa dia? What is happening now? She struggled to control the wing as she was being thrown in all directions. Okay? Okay, this we underline. Okay, dia tengah struggle ni, tengah terkial-kial ni nak kawal dia punya wing ni. Okay, and then pada masa tu juga she was being thrown in all direction. Okay, dia kesana ke sini because you are on the air di atas udara with that kind of wind dengan angin macam tu, and then you cannot control your wing, your parachute memang jadi macam ni lah. Okay? She struggled to control the wing as she was being thrown in all directions, underline and write P. It was like being tossed around inside a washing machine. Okay, this is the example of elaboration. Examples yang saya cakap tadi. Okay, she was being thrown in all directions. Okay, macam duduk dalam washing machine. So ni adalah elaboration, explanation to the previous sentence. So tak perlu nak ambil. Okay. She remembered her instructor describing an ordeal he had once been through and now understood why he had used this image. Okay, tak ada problem, tak ada. She made a series of rapid turns which had no effect. Okay, dia cuba pusing. Okay, rapid turns. Rapid mungkin kamu tak faham, but then you know turns. Okay, dia cuba pusing, but then no effect. Okay, so here she made a series of rapid turns is W. Had not, but then no effect is P. Okay, so we have W there, we have P here. So basically from these 2 paragraph dari line 19 sampai line 30 kamu dah ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 marks. Okay, 7 markah dah here. Okay, 3 lagi kita nak cari. Alright, 2 years before, when paragliding with an instructor, okay, remember, okay, here we are going to find the problems and the way she did to solve the problem. 2 years before, when paragliding with an instructor, Melissa had managed to get herself down unharmed in the midst of the sudden storm. Okay, ni on that day, dia nak tahu apa yang berlaku on that day je, ni 2 years before, so tak ada kaitan. Okay, no need. Melissa's instructor prided himself on the fact that with his support, his trainees always landed safely. Melissa's natural ability struck him as being unusual, however, and even more noticeable was the calmness she showed. That was then though. Tu dulu. Okay, ni cerita dulu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines kat situ bukan cerita of what happened on that day. Okay, dia nak tahu problems on that day. So 5 line ni semua kita tak guna. Okay, that was then. Tu dulu. Then tu maksudnya dulu. Okay, sekarang now the ground was moving fast towards her. Okay, dia makin dekat nak jatuh dah, makin dekat nak sampai ke tanah dah. So this is the problem. Oh, okay. Okay, line 43 here. Okay, now the ground was moving fast towards her. Okay, P. Okay, if you copy here until here, tak ada masalah pun. Now the ground was moving fast towards her and she could see the rice field getting ever closer. Okay, but then the meaning is the same. Okay, the ground was moving fast towards her. She could see the rice field. So maksud dia sama. When the sentence carry the same meaning, it means that satu markah je kat situ. So if you copy the whole thing pun, benda tu tak salah pun, but then you waste on your word counts je lah. Okay, next. The villagers working in the field started to look up and point. Okay, ada orang dekat bawah rupanya. Tengah buat kerja. And then nampak dah dia dekat atas tu macam nak jatuh. Okay. Flapping the wing was one way of slowing down to land, but it was too late now for that. Okay. Dia tahu. Okay, kalau dia cuba flap the wing, okay, it was one way of slowing down. Okay, but that is too late sebab dia dah dekat dengan tanah dah. Okay. So this is the waves. Okay. Directly below her, she could see clumps of sharp bamboo. Okay, problem again. Okay, nampak pula ada bambu. Bambu ni apa? Buluh. Okay, buluh yang tajam. Kalau jatuh atas tu. Okay, a short distance away near the edge of the field, there was a 2-story farm building she wanted to avoid. Okay, and ada bambu. Kat bawah dia nampak ada bambu. Okay, and then dekat-dekat situ pun dia nampak ada satu bangunan. Okay, yang kalau boleh dia tak naklah mendarat kat situ, but then she is now dia sedang menjunam, so dia nak cari dekat mana should I go to land. Okay, then beyond the building she noticed a stream just wide enough for her to land in. Okay, and decided this was her best chance. Okay, dia decide nak mendarat di dalam air. Okay, for here, okay, if you look at, kalau awak ambil she noticed a stream just wide enough for her to land in, sampai sini. Okay, dia tak sampai maksud. Dia tak sampai maksud yang dia nak mendarat kat situ. Okay, dia just nampak je stream. So, we need both sentence. Okay, or if you know your language, kamu terus ambil she decided to land on the stream. Boleh dah. Okay, can. Okay, it's understandable. It's the idea of landing in the stream. Okay, bukannya dia nampak stream and then awak tak ambil the next sentence, then you will not get marks over there. Okay, so this is W. Okay, last one. But as she was about to touch down, her wing got caught on the roof of the farm building. Okay, she planned to land dalam sungai tu, but then when she tried to go there, her wing got caught on the roof of the farm building. Okay, that's the last one, problem. Okay, that's why here the villagers potong dia punya wing tu sebab dia tersekat dekat atas tu. So basically, okay, we did only line 43. Yang bawah tu tak payah dah ambil. Okay, so tadi in the previous slide we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 isi. Okay, but then if you write 13 pun kamu takkan dapat 13. Okay, you will get 10. Okay, because the maximum marks for content for summary is 10. Okay, now let's take out all the sentences that we have underlined. Okay, the problem. Okay, this. Okay, wait. And the waste. Okay. Okay, ni number 1, number 2, number 3 here. She quickly put her lines. Okay, the wing did not respond. She struggled to control the wing as she was being thrown in all directions. She made a series of rapid turns, okay, which had no effect. Okay, this is the same sentence, but then it carries 2 marks because the other ways, the other problems. Okay, now the graph and blah blah sampai 13. Okay, this benda ni, okay, bukan nak suruh awak tulis. Okay, you are not supposed to write like this. Okay, this yang ni lah maksud ia tulis dalam point form. Okay, this is not going to be your summary. Okay, you are not writing your summary like this, and there's no need for you to list down pun. Okay, saya buat benda ni just nak tunjuk je. Okay, these are actually the sentence yang kita take out, yang kita underline tadi. Okay, dia macam ni. Okay, but then jangan buat macam ni dalam essay. Dalam exam, no. Okay. Okay, now we are on step 6, 7 and 8. Copy them and write in the box. Do not write in point forms. Write in one paragraph. Okay, kan tadi kan kita buat macam ni kan. Lepas tu kita tulis Melissa, apa semua kita salin yang 10 tu. Okay, Melissa decided Melissa decided to land after flying for 15 minutes but. Okay, selepas but tu. Okay, here. Okay, nampak? Melissa decided to land after flying for 15 minutes but. Okay, ni yang dia bagi. Kita pun sambung. She began falling at an alarming speed. Her paraglider was not catching the wind in the way that it needed to. She quickly pulled her lines. The wing did not respond. She struggled to control the wing as she was being thrown in all directions. She made a series of rapid turns, which had no effect. Now the ground was moving fast towards her. Flapping the wing was one way of slowing down to land, but it was too late now for that. She could see clumps of sharp bamboo. There was a 2-story farm building that she wanted to avoid. She noticed a stream just wide enough for her to land in. She decided that this was her best chance. Okay, all 13 sentences that we underlined just now, copy jadi macam ni, satu paragraph. Okay, start dengan sini. Okay, this was 131 words. Okay, macam saya cakap tadi lah. Even your 130 word habis kat sini, still continue je sentence tu sampailah titik. Okay, maybe if you have 5 more words pun salin je sampailah habis titik tu, baru titik. Okay, so 130 words, you will get all 10 marks for the content. Okay, these are actually apa yang kita copy je. Tak ada pun ayat sendiri, semua ni dalam teks. All in the text. Okay, it's on you to find the right one. Okay, untuk betul-betul rajin cari yang ni sikit, yang ni. Okay, alright. So this is how your summary should look like. Okay. Okay. As I said earlier, okay, every sentence give you marks. Okay, so setiap ayat adalah jawapan untuk soalan tadi. Problems and the ways. So ni, dalam satu ayat tu kita expect ayat tu mesti ada markah. Ayat tu mesti ada markah. Ayat tu ada markah. So basically 10 sentences. Okay, in 130 words summary writing, 10 sentences or 11 sentences, all the sentences carry marks. Okay, just now the mark allocation for content and language is 15. But then if you wrote yang macam saya tunjuk tadi, okay, this one, okay, you will not get 5, of course lah. Okay, because you copy everything from the text kan. Okay, so your answer will be maybe 10, the content memang 10 lah. The language maybe 2 or 3. Okay, so you will get 12 to 13 per 15. Okay, banyak tu. Siapa nak bagi? Okay, and then how to write a better summary? Okay? Okay, we are going to finish a bit more. Baik. Okay, in here, in the question, it's written over here. Credit will be given for use of own words. Okay, but care must be taken not to change the original meaning. If you are very confident with your sentence, with your sentence structure, with your language, with the words that you have, okay, you can change, okay, the sentence. Okay, the sentence yang you underline tu lah. Okay, change it, maybe use another words ke, change the structure, maybe the subject, maybe dalam ayat tu subject in front and then the complement at the back, and then maybe you change the complement to be in front and then the subject to be at the back. Boleh je, okay? But then do not change the meaning. So the answer on to write a better summary is use your own words or use your own sentences. Okay? Okay, this is actually the descriptors. Okay, if you copy the text, okay, you are here. Nampak? Okay, the paraphrase, you are here. 2 marks. Okay, but maybe if your language is good, 2 plus 3, you got 5. 5 bagi 2, 2.5. Bila 2.5, your language is 3 lah. Okay, so 10 tambah 5. But we aim, for some of you, you aim to get 5. Okay, saya tak nak lah teacher 3, benda 3, I want 4 or 5. 4 pun tak nak, I nak 5. 5 and 5. Okay, you can get 5, but you have to rephrase. Nampak? Rephrase. Rephrase, paraphrase. Okay, yang macam tak yang saya cakap tadi lah, use your own sentence, use your own words. Okay, rephrase. Okay, and then use of English, kalau dapat 5 macam mana teacher? Okay, you need to have original complex sentence. Okay, macam tadi kita underline kan. So maybe ada certain yang kita boleh combine. Okay, kita buat dia jadi ayat compound ataupun kita combine, kita buat ayat tu jadi complex. So dia akan jadi your own original sentence. Okay, you take the sentence from the text and then make it complex or make it compound and it becomes yours. So it's your original complex sentence maksudnya. Okay, ataupun your original compound sentence. Okay, how to do that, teacher? Okay, macam mana? Okay, nampak? Rephrase, kita tulis R. Okay, original compound, OCP. Original complex, OCX. Okay, next. Tengok. Okay, ni contoh yang kita ambil dalam teks yang kita underline tadi. She began falling at an alarming speed, ni C1. Her paraglider was not catching the wind in the way that it needed to. C2. Okay, macam mana nak rephrase, nak jadikan ayat kita sendiri? You have the words, you have the language, okay, so you can use that. Okay, kalau awak tak pandai, tanyalah, buat je lah yang ni je lah. Okay, jangan nanti awak tukarkan nanti terus salah. Okay, we don't want that. If you are very confident with your word, with your language, then you can do this. Okay, nampak? Kita tukar macam ni. She started plunging at alarming velocity. Hebat tu. Okay, that is rephrase. Okay, dia guna ayat dia sendiri. As her paraglider was not catching the wind like it was supposed to. Dia gabung content 1 and content 2 with S. Okay, bila dia guna S, ayat ni dah jadi complex. So ayat ni jadi original complex sentence. Kenapa original? Original lah sebab awak punya. Okay, it's your own sentence. Awak yang buat benda ni. Okay, it's not in the text. Okay, dalam teks ayat ni 2 ayat yang berlainan. Okay, when you combine this with S, okay, ataupun combine dengan because ke for example, okay, it's become your own sentence and your original complex sentence. Okay, this one is text. Okay, the second sentence ni text, but dia ambil dari text je, but then this whole sentence is OCX. Okay, when you manage to do OCX, okay, we can award you 5 for use of language. But then kalau ada satu je OCX tak boleh lah. Okay, you have to make a few. Okay, now, sorry. Okay, she began falling at an alarming speed. Her paraglider was not catching the wind in the way that it needed to. Still, content 1 and 2. She began losing altitude fast. Okay, dia jatuh lah maksud sini kan. Okay, ni rephrase, dia titik. The wind was not cooperating with her paraglider as it should. Okay, ditukar sikit je. Okay, this one dia cakap catching the wind the way that it needed to. This one dia cakap as it should. So dah jadi OCX sebab ada S tu. Okay, so the second sentence for the content 2 ni dah jadi dia punya original complex sentence. Okay, and this also rephrase. Okay, bukan ayat dalam teks. Macam ni ayat dalam teks. Okay, pening tak? Tak payah pening. Okay, alright, text content 3 and 4, she quickly pull her lines. Okay, dia tarik dia punya lines. Okay, the wing did not respond. Okay, tu je. Okay, dalam teks macam tu je. But then when you change to be your own words, you change quickly pull, tukar dengan yang. Okay, bila kamu tukar satu word je, it's still not rephrase. It's still text. Maksudnya, ayat ni still macam ayat dalam teks tapi kamu tukar je lah. Okay, you just change the words. Satu word je. Okay, but the wing was not responsive. Okay, kalau dalam teks dia cakap however kan. However, the wing did not respond. Kamu tukar however dengan but then you combine content 3 dengan 4 buat jadi satu ayat. Combine dengan but. Okay, jadilah ayat compound, jadilah ayat kamu, original compound kamu. Okay, but kan is one of the fanboys yang kita guna untuk buat ayat compound. Okay, fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Okay, combine with the fanboys untuk buat jadi ayat compound, jadilah ayat kamu sendiri, original compound. Okay, you change the sentence structure jadi macam tu, taklah change sangat pun, kamu just gabung je with the but. So dia jadi OCP. Okay, when you manage to do OCP, few OCPs, and this is also rephrasing, okay, the wing did not respond, ditukar jadi the wing was unresponsive. Okay. Bila kamu tukar gitu, manage to do OCP, few OCPs, you will get 4. Okay, for use of language. Okay, and content 8 and 9, now the ground was moving fast towards her. Okay, dia makin dekat nak jatuh, nak ke tanah. Flapping the wing was one way of slowing down to land. And then, your own word is, example lah kan. Okay, now she was getting closer to land. Okay, nampak? The ground was moving fast towards her. Okay. Okay, dia rephrase jadi she was getting closer to land. And disambung and. Nampak tadi? Saya cakap OCP kan, compound. Okay, compound kita gabung, dia gabung dengan and. Ayat ni dua tapi dia gabung dengan and untuk jadikan dia ayat dia komplek. Original compound dia, sorry. And there was no time for her to reduce speed by flapping the wing. Okay, dia rephrase. And bila dia gabung dua ni dia jadi OCP, original compound. Okay, and there is one terms, OCPX, original compound complex sentence. Okay, boleh juga. Okay, you can do a compound complex sentence to gabung, to combine the sentences. If you know how to do it, then do it. Okay, it gives you more marks on the language part. Okay, this is a better summary. Okay, can read over there. The son decided to land after flying for 15 minutes, but she began losing altitude fast. Content 1, the wind was not cooperating with her paraglider as it should. Content 2, she yanked on the lines, she pulled the line. Content 3, but the wing was unresponsive. Content 4, she was juggled by the wind despite her attempt to seize control. Her attempt to seize control to content 5. She was juggled by the wind to yang she was being thrown in all directions. Content 6. She made lots of fast spins, okay, but to no avail, okay. 7 and 8. Now she was getting closer to land, okay. Now 9, and there was no time for her to reduce the speed by flapping the wing. Content 10. She saw knife-like bamboo below her and she wished to avoid the farm building. Content 10 and 11. Just before she could land on the stream, okay, she decided to land on the stream kan. As she thought that was her best chance, her wing got caught on the farm building roof. Okay, all 13 content here. Okay, the word is 121 words. Okay, you do not be surprised that many students who manage to do like this. And initially, actually, this is also I took from those students yang boleh buat lah. Okay, I pick here and there. Bukannya saya buat betul-betul sini. Okay. I will be a very excellent student lah if I manage to do this. Okay, it's actually yours. Okay, those students, this is actually yours. Okay, there are many students who actually can do a good summary like this. Okay, who knows you also can do it. Okay, this is a better summary, and for this one, obviously lah 10 content, 5 marks for language. Okay, because you rephrase, you have OCP, You have OCX, OCX, OCX lah, banyak OCX. Okay? I think that's all for today's lesson. We're going to end, but before that, let's recap. Okay, when you face the question of RC, read the question first. Okay, underline what's needed, and then after that, barulah kita go to the passage. Okay, identify the keywords, try to find answers nearby. Macam my student ni macam mana nak tahu keywords teacher? Kita underline je semua benda dah tu. If you underline the whole thing in the question, what about the text? Takkan nak underline semua benda dalam text juga. Okay, so read carefully, slow, cuba baca, underline. Okay, apa soalan ni nak sebenarnya? Apa soalan ni nak sebenarnya? Okay, try lah. Kita cuba kan? Okay, layout of the summary. Okay, ingat the number here and the number here, what's the meaning, and then bila nak buat summary tu nak kena buat box dulu. Okay, buat box and then salin, and then ingat it's written in paragraph and only one paragraph. Okay, choose and eliminate each sentences in the box yang kamu dah tulis tadi. So I think that's the end of our meeting today. That's the end of my lesson today. Thank you so much for everyone for being with me this whole hour. Okay, pat at your back. Okay, you are being a good student. Okay, it's not easy. I think I know it's not easy for you to sit in front of your handphone or sit in front of your laptop watching this. It's like, oh my god, what is she doing? Okay, what is she doing? But then we try during this pandemic time. It's very hard for us to do face to face. So we try to give you. So now it's up to you to whether take it and or not. Okay, and one, like I said just now, do not underestimate yourself. Okay, you are capable of more than you can ever imagine. If you think that English is very alien, English is very difficult, think again. Okay, you have been exposed to this language for so long. Okay, you have learned this since you were small, maybe. Okay, you face this language on your phone. Okay, on the YouTube and all kind of online websites now that we have nowadays. Okay, so we have a month plus before our SPM. Okay, this is the last the last year that we have this format of SPM. So give your best shot, and it's my best wishes, everyone's best wishes. Okay, we know that how little time that you have with your teachers, but then okay, your future is always in our prayers. Okay, my best wishes are with you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that's all for today.